Welcome back to Gettysburg. So let us see for day 2. Let's see what happens. What are the Federals up to? It's dawn, so let's see. Can we see anything that they're doing? For the most part, no. But I suppose that's a good thing, because if they can't see me, or rather if I can't see them necessarily, they can't see me, given that we can only see 4 hexes. But I'm basically waiting. I don't really want to waste several hours waiting for the reinforcements to arrive, but there we go. There's the Federal Cavalry. He's found me. So I'm going to have to kick this off early. Damn it all. Gonna have to kick off the morning assault early. It's sunrise at the moment, since it's 5 AM. Bring it up, Jenkins. Alright, we're trying to keep on bringing up the cavalry to try and ensure that they do not pull some sort of... Should not have sent him that way, but I will. Basically, I'm going to send him down here and around. I've got to try and find them, because I cannot afford to have Federal Cavalry wandering around. Bring up the horse guns. Just bring up the horse guns. Move it, move it, move it, and then bring up the remaining part of the cavalry. Alright, that's him done. That's the cavalry done, so onwards to McClaw's division. Alright, I could get to there, or I can get to there. I think it will be quicker if I do this. Alright, McClaw's division is moving fairly effectively, for the most part anyway. Alright, they will follow on, but they don't have to zoom at all. McClaw's supply wagon, and then the Ashland, then the follow-on of Longstreet's artillery batteries. Well, that's rather annoying. We just keep on bringing the artillery forward as fast as possible. Washington artillery. And then... Alright, it's 5 AM. Okay. Lee, you can go to what? Horting. Alright, you've got effective control over everything, for the most part, from there. we'll retake the hotel, or the town rather, with the 5th Louisiana. But from now we will. I don't really want to launch Anderson's division this early, but I don't think I'm going to have a choice to the matter. We want to go counterclockwise. Alright. Move up the Florida Brigade. Well, hello. The 1st and 2nd Company. The Florida Brigade. Who's that? That's Ward's Brigade. We bring up Mahone. Hello, Berridon Sharpshooters. Hit the 99th Pennsylvania in the flank. Ever so slightly. Bring up 1 battery of guns. At least ready, anyway. 16th and 61st Virginia can hit them. Hit the US sharpshooters that are there. We bring up more men from Mahone. We bring up Mahone's brigade fully. We also order forward Wright's brigade, or at least move it towards the flank. Now then, what else can we do? I can order... So he's set up... That must be his flank. He must have positioned his flank here, which is very interesting. Can I afford to 400 men with what, breastworks on 3 sides? At least 2. What about on that? Breastworks on at least 1 side on that. Let me take off the units real quick. View. Units off. Okay, that's got breastworks on 2 sides. That's got them on 1 side. So I could push forward some more and look to hit them again with well, the rest of Mahone's brigade. I'm not entirely convinced I should, but what can they see from there? They can not see here. So at this point, if I move Wilcox forward to there... Hello. The Federals are dug in there as well. Ugh. To there. They have been busy during the night. They have been very busy. What's there? 400 sharpshooters? 700, 400. I could send them packing. We then move, what, Mahone to here. get volleyed in the face for my trouble. The Alabamas of Wilcox can head up here. No, they can't. Dupe. Yeah, not enough movement. Alright. It's a little awkward, but between the Florida Brigade and Mahone looking to hit the 124th New York and the 99th Pennsylvania from two sides, you can't get into that hex, unfortunately. So the only other option, yeah, 1st and 2nd US sharpshooters. Let me look to hit those boys. Hit them. And then what can we do? We could hit the sharpshooters, but I would rather just pour more into the 99th. And then I'll bring up the last part of the Florida Brigade, I think. They'll get shot in the face, but I should be set to just run them down like mad. Now then, they have positioned up there as well. I can see breastworks all along there, which is problematic, but I'm attacking way too early. But if I don't attack here, and I don't attack now, I'm gonna suffer for it. What can we see from there? 8 hexes, so well, we can see fairly far. So let us, for the most part, detach a nice, small regiment. Perrin's Brigade. Alright, Scales. How far could Scales get? Scales can get up to about there, ready for an assault. But again, I'm not really wanting it, because just because they can't see me, don't mean they ain't there. Alright, how far can he get? That's the question. Blotcher's Knoll. Right, what's the losses like again so far? But if I can at least send this part of the brigade packing, is what, 5? Let's say, we'll say they're 299 men each, so we'll say 600 odd men. I would be hitting them with, we'll say, 800, perhaps with another 500 there. The maximum in a hex can be 1,000. Alright. Wilcox is fine. Jenkins is still moving. What else could we... If I launch Pender now, while it would put extra pressure there, 5 AM's a little early for my taste, but because, well, I still don't have right here, so I needed to wait at least another hour, but oh well. What else can I do? Since it's just sunrise at the moment. Move Perrin up to the edge of the woods to engage him. Yeah, you know what? I think I will do that. Move Perrin's brigade, move Pender towards the edge of the woods to engage the Federals in the front. Scales, you get your butt forward. Lost one man. And that's Scales. Right, what do we got there? 300 men, 400 men. What can we see from there? We would have to get the guns there. But now would be the best opportunity to do so. Get Pender's artillery set up, ready. Hello. So yeah, he spread out his brigades quite effectively. I've concentrated mine more. So far, we're just going to exchange gunfire from the woods and into them. Of course, I got low ammo. Okay, we can't go any further with them, but you lot, you can't see anything, so shoot them, I guess. No effect because maximum range behind breastworks. Four for 3. You know what? We will just concentrate the brigade more. There's 500 men there. Let's move forward with Lane. So we push forward Lane and his boys. The Albemarle artillery. Maximum stacking limitation, of course. Alrighty, we're bringing up more guns. There's Thomas and there's Lane. They can stay together. McIntosh's guns. Well, that's Pender now dealt with. The question is, do I want to continue an attack at 5 AM? Not particularly, but with Pender and Anderson committing forward anyway, we'll commit forward at the very least. Now we can also bring up, what, Heath's guns? Ugh. They're very dug in, aren't they? The Donaldsonville. What's that? 3 guns. We'll add another 4. Well. Alright. I could push Heath further forward, but I don't really want to. Alright, let's get more guns up on... Let's start getting the guns on Seminary Ridge. Start getting some guns up on Seminary Ridge. And start getting them ready to start pounding the Federal positions. Jones's brigade will be basically like that. Next turn we will be set to begin. The Rockbridge Artillery, which is a nice big battery of guns. In the meantime, Stewart's brigade is going to be slightly set up, ready to go. Alrighty. For the most part, we're just going to mill about, have some light skirmishing this early, but I'm mostly waiting for McLaws. The moment McLaws can arrive, which will be, even if he doesn't have his artillery, he does not need his artillery, but as long as he has his infantry arriving to push across towards the Wheatfield and the Devil's Den, I will be happy. As for logistical shenanigans, Pender's supply train's moved, Heath's is in position. I've got 5,194 cannon rounds, so it's gonna have to be quick, I suspect, this little fight. Why is Mahone F quality? Okay, you should be... Oh, because he failed, because Anderson failed his command roll, and then it passed down and down and down, and, well, Hill failed his, and so on and so forth. Basically, then, I'm going to have General Lee there and ready. I could have been digging in during the night, but I decided against it. Because, well, he will likely just sit on his butt, so I can't afford to. I could have probably fallen back to, say, Marsh Creek and taken up a position behind Marsh Creek, but all the objectives are here, so I have to attack. Otherwise, we're not gonna get anywhere. Alright, I think that's everybody. You're in position doing your shenanigans. You're in position. I could send forth General Early's division, because if his line is from Benner's Hill to Cemetery Hill and Cemetery Ridge, down the Emmetsburg Road, and then to down here. So let's do this. Just this melee phase. The Florida Brigade. Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. But they are disrupted. The Florida Brigade got a bit battered out of that, as did the 12th Virginia, but nothing too crazy just yet. Because I can't melee them because they're mounted cavalry. But the simple fact is that those two regiments there are in a dangerous situation, because if they don't get out the way, they're going to be flanked by Posey's Mississippian Brigade, and then I'm going to look to try and run up the entire Federal flank. But so far, the losses have now tipped. I've lost about 4,000 odd men. He's lost 4,000 odd men as well, but he's now crested 3,000 infantry casualties. But the simple fact is now I am going to be looking to gather as many guns as I can to just potentially blast everything off this part of the line near Ziegler's Grove. But otherwise, we are set and ready. Once Hood arrives as well, basically Hood and McLaws. I didn't move Longstreet, did I? Crap. Oh well. But Hood and McLaws, when they can, will get down to here and look to roll up the entire Federal flank around the Round Tops, the Wheatfield, Devil's Den, and the Peach Orchard, because I want to try and take their flank. If I can hit them in the flank, and then if they shift forces to deal with Longstreet and Hill attacking down here, I'll attack with Ewell up here. That is my plan and my theory. But whether said plan and theory proceeds well, we do not know. So let's also take a snapshot. What time did I say it was? 5 AM, July 2nd. Let's do this. Alrighty. So, and that's the end of this one. See you with the next one.